There's a fire in the room, and no, it's not literal flames, but a Leo just entered. You'll know. Oh, you'll know. The air gets hotter, the room gets louder, and somehow everyone is either laughing or paying attention to them without even realizing it. That's a Leo for you. They didn't choose the spotlight. The spotlight chose them. Or at least that's what they'll tell you after they've claimed the center seat. Posted a fire selfie caption, didn't even try, and proceeded to be the emotional tornado in everyone's life story. But oh, how we adore them. And hate them. But adore them again. It's complicated. So today, let's dive into the chaotic brilliance of Leo's most toxic traits. But make it funny, because if we don't laugh about it, we'll cry. And let's be honest, Leo won't let us cry for too long without redirecting the emotional spotlight back to them. Trait 1. They think they're the main character, and you're just an extra. Leo walks into a room like it's a runway. They breathe like their lungs are a divine gift to the universe. They smile like it's a TED Talk, and they exist like the world's on their payroll. Main character syndrome? Oh, please, they invented it. Whether it's a birthday party, theirs or yours, guess who's stealing the show, a Zoom call, or even a group project, Leo assumes the role of leader, star, icon, and creative director all at once. And if you say, "Hey Leo, let someone else talk," you'll get a dramatic gasp, a long blink, and an emotional monologue that ends in, "I'm just too much for you, aren't I?" Leo doesn't ask to lead. They expect to. In fact, if someone else gets more attention than them, they will smile, while silently plotting a comeback performance bigger than your entire personality. But here's the twist. They actually make great main characters. They've got style, charisma, and they genuinely believe in themselves. It's just, everyone else becomes part of their imaginary fan club, whether they like it or not. Trait 2. Validation is their oxygen. Leo doesn't just enjoy compliments. They survive on them. You think they look great today? Tell them. You like their story post? Say it again. You didn't respond to their selfie with at least 3 emojis and a full paragraph? That's emotional betrayal. Their love language isn't words of affirmation. It's a whole song of affirmation. Preferably auto-tuned, chart-topping, and viral. Leo, do I look okay in this outfit? Yes, you look great. Leo, only great? Not stunning? Not like a celestial being descended from the heavens to slay mortal fashion? If you don't hype them up, they'll start hyping themselves. Loudly. Repeatedly. Until everyone's either impressed, annoyed, or unsure if this is a motivational seminar or just another Tuesday with Leo. And when no one validates them, cue the inner existential crisis. Trait 3. They'll forgive you. If you publicly apologize with tears, Leo is generous, no doubt. Big hearts, warm hugs, epic loyalty. But betray them, even slightly? Suddenly you're in a Shakespearean tragedy. They'll act like they've moved on, smile through gritted teeth, and say things like, "Oh, I don't even think about that anymore," while dramatically closing tabs on your Instagram. But if you do want to be forgiven, here's the cheat code. Apologize publicly. Make it emotional. Say how much they mean to you. Use phrases like, "You're irreplaceable," and "I was lost without your light." Basically, treat it like a Grammy acceptance speech, and you might just win their heart back. Leo doesn't want revenge. They want justice with a little flair and at least 2 witnesses. Trait 4. Too proud to say sorry. But will cry in the shower. You'll rarely hear the words, "I was wrong," from a Leo's mouth. Not because they're never wrong, but because being wrong is just off-brand. They'll go to extreme lengths to prove they were technically right, even if they have to rewrite the timeline of events, quote ancient astrology texts, or distract you with charm until you forget why you were mad. But behind closed doors? Oh, the emotional collapse. Sad music, reflective monologues, texting their best friend, "Do you think I messed up?" while pretending to be fine in the group chat. They want to say sorry. They almost say it. But they'll wait until the perfect, dramatic moment where it feels less like a surrender and more like a royal decree. Trait 5. Jealous of the spotlight they gave you. Leo will lift you up, hype you, support your dreams, and be your biggest cheerleader until you start shining brighter than them. Then it's war. But like silent war, pretty war, passive-aggressive war with Instagram captions that say, Some people forget who clapped for them first. They're proud of you, truly, but also deeply threatened. They'll be sitting there like, I created this monster, while liking your post and plotting their own comeback with double the filters and 3 outfit changes. Leo wants everyone to win, as long as they're still the MVP. Trait 6. Can't take criticism, but give Oscar-worthy advice. Leo will give you advice that's so powerful, you'll feel like you just walked out of a therapy session and a TED Talk at once. They'll lift your soul, roast your ex, and tell you you're royalty, all in one text. But the moment you offer them feedback, who even asked you? I'm just expressive, not dramatic. Maybe you're projecting. They'll spiral. They'll overanalyze. They'll post a story that says protect your peace and ignore you for 3 days. Then come back like nothing happened until they subtly bring it up in a joke that's not really a joke. Trait 7. They'll cut you off with a smile. Leo won't yell. They won't ghost. They'll just fade you out. They'll still smile, still be polite, still wave from across the room, but you'll feel it. The warmth? Gone. The light? Dimmed. The group chat? Muted. They'll pretend it's fine. But they're hard. Yeah, it's done. Once you break a Leo's trust, they rarely come back fully. And even if they do, there's a wall now. Covered in golden glitter, sure, but a wall nonetheless. Trait 8. Dramatic AF. They deserve an Oscar for just existing if drama were a sport. Leo would have 5 gold medals and a Nike sponsorship. They don't just feel emotions, they perform them. Misplace their phone for 2 seconds? My life is over. Someone uses their mug at work? Betrayal of the highest order. Your text reply was delayed by 5 minutes? You've clearly moved on. Their life isn't just a journey. It's a telenovela, a stage play, a reality show with dramatic music playing in the background of every thought. And trust me, they hear the soundtrack. Sometimes they hum it. You'll know a Leo is upset not by what they say, but how they look dramatically out the window, with a single tear sliding down while murmuring, I just didn't expect this from you. They don't throw tantrums, they throw art. They don't just sulk, they vibe in pain until someone notices and asks, what's wrong? And then, boom, 12-minute monologue incoming. But hey, at least it's never boring. Trait 9. Possessive, you're mine. No, really, mine. When a Leo loves you, friend, family, lover, even favorite barista, you become part of their emotional kingdom. And that kingdom has walls. High ones. You went out without telling them. Are we even close anymore? You posted a pic with someone else? Interesting how quickly people change. You didn't tag them in your post? Guess I'm invisible now. They love hard. But that love comes with expectations. They want to be included in every moment, every celebration, every group chat, even if it's just to send one emoji and disappear. It's not that they don't trust you. It's that they need to feel important. They're not clingy. They're emotionally territorial. They won't say, you're not allowed to have other best friends. But they will say, just remember who knew you before you got cool. Trait 10. Oversharer. Yes, the cashier knows about their EX. Leo doesn't believe in surface-level conversations. Every chat is a chance to connect, or perform, or both. They'll overshare in the most random settings, telling their whole life story to a stranger in line, venting about their family drama during a coffee run, describing their last breakup to a coworker they met this morning. It's not that they want attention. Okay, sometimes they do. It's that they genuinely think their story is relatable or inspiring or just, well, interesting. They live by the rule. If it's happened to me, it deserves airtime. But somehow their chaotic storytelling ends up being funny, emotional, and kind of therapeutic. You laugh. You cry. You get attached. Even if it started with, so this one time at Target. Trait 11. Selective listener. Did you say something? OH. I thought you were applauding Leos hear what they want to hear. Especially if it involves praise. Hey, I think you could be more patient sometimes. Leo. OMG, you think I'm passionate? Thank you. Maybe take a break. You've been overworking. Leo, I know, right? I'm such a boss. Constructive criticism? Yeah. It's a suggestion at best and an insult at worst. But flattery? Inject that directly into their bloodstream. They'll forget every piece of advice you gave them, but remember that one time, from months ago, you said they had great hair energy. That moment lives rent-free in their heart. But hey, if you ever need them to remember something important, just wrap in a compliment. Example: you're so wise, you'll totally understand why I think you should chill for once. Trait 12. Center of every group photo. Even if it's not their event, you're at a birthday party. Not Leo's. But check the photos later. Who's in the center of every single shot? Now, they have a sixth sense for camera angles, a radar for lighting, a spiritual connection to the front-facing lens. You could be mid-blowout fight, and Leo will pause to strike a pose if someone pulls out a camera. They're not trying to steal the spotlight. The spotlight just feels safer with them. And don't even think of posting without showing them first. They'll crop, edit, and adjust until their side profile could win a modeling contract. Is it narcissism? Maybe a sprinkle. But also, they make every picture better. There's always more drama, more flair, and more sparkle when a Leo's in the shot. Trait 13. Flirty without meaning to. Oops, did I accidentally break 3 hearts today? Leo doesn't mean to flirt. They're just naturally charming, and expressive, and affectionate. And suddenly someone thinks they're in love. They'll call you babe, compliment your shoes, touch your arm, and say we'd totally vibe in another life, then walk away like it was nothing. Meanwhile, you're texting your group chat like, I think I just met my soulmate. The worst part? Leo is shocked. Genuinely shocked. Leo, I was just being nice. Everyone else, you held eye contact for 10 seconds and winked. That's illegal. They're not heartless. In fact, when someone does fall for them, they're often apologetic, but also flattered, but also confused, but also maybe tempted. It's complicated, like everything else Leo touches. Why we still love them? Because under all that drama, glitter, and noise, Leo is love. They're loyal in ways most signs can't match. When they care about you, it's loud, proud, and permanent. They'll defend you like a lion, cheer for you louder than your mom, inspire you to be your best self, because they see your greatness, even when you don't. They're funny, fiery, full of life, and even their toxicity is served with a side of affection. So yeah, they're a mess, but they're our mess, and you'll miss them when they're gone. Trust that. So are you a toxic Leo, or just a passionate fireball? If you're Leo watching this, relax. This wasn't a roast. It was a love letter with a little spice. We see you. We adore your confidence, your chaos, your unfiltered energy. But maybe, just maybe, let someone else talk at the dinner table next time, yeah? And if you're not a Leo, send this to one. They'll deny every word, but bookmark the video anyway. Because even Leo's most toxic traits are kinda iconic. And we wouldn't change a thing.